Someone asked me the other day, I was on a phone call. We were talking about kind of the system that I work within for getting online inbound motivated seller leads for investors. And we were talking about disruption marketing. It was kind of cool because they were surprised to hear about what disruption marketing is. They'd never heard someone explain it to them. So I thought I'd make a video here kind of going over what disruption marketing is, how it applies specifically to Facebook ads, and how that's a little bit different than Google. Some of you may already know this, yeah, especially if you have any experience in the marketing space. But the way that it works basically, so for our industry, for our niche, right, for wholesaling, rehabbing, getting leads online. Let's say that this lead up here, that's what that lead represents. Okay, if they're online, they're only going to be doing usually one of two things. They're either going to be searching on Google for help, or they're going to be on social media. If they're on social media, they're likely going to have their phone and just be scrolling through a news feed, right? Something like Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, something like that. I put YouTube here in the middle because YouTube is kind of a combination between, someone searching for maybe a certain topic they want to research and also scrolling through videos. But we're not really going to touch on that. We're just going to look at Google and Facebook, right? So in the case that they're searching, our whole goal there in creating ads on Google PPC is to match our ads to exactly what they're searching for. So in your headlines, in the description, in the URL path, in all the kind of things that you have in that brief short ad that you have for Google PPC, you want that to match what they're searching for, right? So if they're searching for sell my house ASAP in Phoenix, Arizona, you want to have as much of those keywords, right, to kind of be literally say almost verbatim the same thing. They're going to be much more likely to click on it. That's kind of the approach you would take with Google. Now, it's different when you're dealing with a social media platform, though. Okay, so on Google, what you're working with is incoming search traffic, right? So you're dealing with people searching for certain keywords, and you're literally just trying to cater to them. When you're working with Facebook, and I'll just talk strictly about Facebook because Instagram, TikTok, Instagram's a younger audience that on average than Facebook, and TikTok is arguably even younger, right? And it's also newer. So most of the ad marketing that we're going to be doing is on Facebook for kind of the initial ads going out, right? So when you're working with Facebook, and it's a social media platform, so you have all kinds of people on there, right? That could be any kind of motivation, right? They could be super cold leads, they could be super hot leads, right? They could be in any kind of distress situation, or you have to filter these people and qualify properly to make sure that you are number one, showing your ads to the right audience and getting the right people to come through your funnel so that the algorithm starts to optimize for that type of person. Okay. But the type of marketing, the form of marketing, this is the main point of this video, the form of marketing that you're using is disruption marketing. What that basically means is that rather than working with inbound like search traffic like on Google, you're trying to put an ad out there and utilize your headline, your videos, your images, your ad copy, all of that stuff to just literally distract, disrupt, to get the attention of the person that is literally just scrolling through their newsfeed on their phone, right? They're going to be doing this with their thumb. There's literally a word for this. So it's literally called a scroll stopper, okay? Like an image, right? If you want to use an image on your ad for Facebook, you want to use an image that catches their attention and gets them to stop from scrolling through their newsfeed, right? So if you've done this on your phone, I'm sure, like, right, you're just kind of scrolling, you see something interesting and you kind of, oh wait, stop. You go back, what was that, right? And you look at it. That's a scroll stopper, okay? This is disruption marketing. If you think about it in terms of like, on YouTube, for example, we'll go back to YouTube to prove the point here. You always see YouTube ads pop up, and what are they trying to do in a YouTube ad? They're trying to get your attention in those first 5 seconds of the ad before you're allowed to hit the skip button and go on to watch whatever video you're going to watch, right? They're trying to get your attention. That is disruption marketing, right? You are doing one activity and they're trying to disrupt what you're doing to get them to focus and pay attention to your message, okay? So that's just the beginning. Right? You have to have a good scroll stopper. You have to call out the right audience so that the right type of people are actually being stopped by your ads and reading them. And then you have to speak to their pain points. You have to have your list of USPs, right? Your unique selling points. You have to be able to explain to them, okay, like if you're in this situation, if you're dealing with this and this and this, we can help you in this way. You won't have to deal with that. You won't have to, do the repairs. You won't have to worry about a realtor. You can list all these negatives and positives of working with you, how you can solve their pain points, how you speak directly to them. And then you present your offer and give them explicit calls to action on what to do next on the ad. That is the approach you have to take with Facebook, right? Because it's different with Google. With Google, they're already looking for you, and so those leads tend to be a bit higher intent. They cost more. They're a little easier to get a hold of. So you pay the price for those leads if you do Google PPC. This is why I always recommend to people have a larger budget if you're going to go the route of Google. But with Facebook, that is really the goal, is to use disruption marketing. And again, we do a lot of work of building audiences on Facebook and do a lot of optimizations on there so that we make sure that we're putting the ads in front of the right people based on all the data that Facebook collects on its platform, so that the proper people are clicking through your ad, right? Because what you don't want is renters and buyers and confused people clicking through the ad, right? You can have great disruption marketing. You can get someone's attention, but if you get the wrong attention, the algorithm is going to start to optimize for the wrong type of people. So a lot of people come to me and they say, Derek, I've done Facebook ads before. We just got so many window shoppers, so many people looking to buy, so many confused people. So these are all junk leads. We only got a few good ones. And it's like, okay, your ad was obviously doing well at the disruption part, right? You were getting someone's attention, but whose attention were you getting? You weren't getting the attention of sellers for whatever reason. Or if you were, not enough of them were clicking through the ad that Facebook recognized, like, okay, it's sellers that you want. Now we're going to try to optimize for that, right? Because the algorithm, this is the thing with AI, it tries to give you the results it thinks that you want. So if you're getting a whole bunch of buyers and renters coming through your ads, Facebook thinks it's doing a good job. It's going to start to optimize for buyers and renters, and you're not going to get very many sellers. Okay, so that's all I wanted to say on this video. I thought I'd make a quick short one here to kind of go over that because someone else I talked to found it really helpful. I often have this conversation with people, especially people that have done Facebook ads in the past, and they say, like, we got a lot of leads. They're all junk leads. Like, can you look at what we did? Where did we go wrong? Okay, so there's ways to work around that. If this is something that you're interested in, feel free to contact me. I'll have my link to if you ever want to book a call. I'll have that in the description here. Otherwise, have a great day, and hope to see you in the next video. Thanks.